Remember when we were energy independent? So let me just say this.
Remember when Putin and China feared us?
Yeah. So here's what I'm saying. We will win this election if we talk about things that people care about. We need to prosecute the case that they don't know what they're doing. They're going to ruin your family. They're going to make this country Venezuela. This is the last best chance to stop the march to socialism. You can secure your border. You can have crime on the run. You can take back your streets. You can grow your economy, but you got to fire Democrats. If you don't get that, God help us all.
Lindsey Graham and Donald Trump, the tension-filled, love-hate, tempestuous relationship few of us saw coming and none of us actually need. Graham took to Fox to do what he does best, drum up support for whatever the thing is he is in favor of at that specific moment without a mind to anything he claimed to stand for in the past. Of course, I am referring to his vehement rejection of Trump and Trumpism back in 2016, embodied very succinctly in this tweet, saying that we will get destroyed by Trump and deserve it should he win. His latest screeds on Fox News show how much he truly has evolved and grown as a leader in this nation. Just kidding. But while Graham is singing Don's praises far and wide, you may not know that Donald Trump has also made Graham a figure in his 2024 campaign speeches. But unfortunately for Lindsey, their relationship is a little one-sided.
Lindsey Graham, the progressive from South Carolina. No, he's a progressive, but he's got some good things too.
Progressive Lindsey Graham. This video was kind of shocking to me because I could have sworn it must have been from 2016 when these two were openly at odds. But no, just a few weeks ago, Trump was still ripping the South Carolina senator apart. Meanwhile, take a look at some of Graham's other recent appearances, absolutely groveling at the former president's feet.
What do we know now is all bullshit. So how do we get back? We win this election. They wanted you to believe that President Trump was a Russian agent. The truth is there's collusion, Sean, between the Department of Justice, the FBI, and the media colluded to lie about Donald Trump for 4 years. That's right. And it's now out. Okay.
So I will admit that there is something so satisfying about seeing Lindsey Graham just absolutely prostrate himself in front of someone who calls him the dirtiest thing a MAGA member could say about someone, that they are progressive. And the crowd is just eating it right up. I'll be honest, I don't even know what Lindsey Graham could have done in the past few years that made Trump so mad, unless is he still just salty over the infamous tweet? Donald Trump is like a mob boss in his relations. Once you cross him, even if you lay at his feet for the rest of eternity like he's a king, he has absolutely no loyalty towards anyone. Meanwhile, Lindsey Graham is just a typical politician who swings spinelessly in the wind, desperate to cling on to power no matter who he has to align himself with. It's a pretty common trait amongst politicians, of course, to be this wishy-washy, but most of them are smart enough to keep it out of the public eye. But Graham's infamous 2016 tweet is clearly the gift that keeps on giving, and Donald Trump is not gonna let him live that down anytime soon, no matter how much airtime the senator gives to kissing his ass. For more of my coverage on the breakdown, stay right here. You can watch my latest video on the looming debt ceiling and the moment Trump realized he's a massive hypocrite by clicking on a link in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at CaroJohnson917.